Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make USB ports for a computer in Blender. It's actually quite easy. Instead of making the port itself, we're gonna actually start by making a mold. We can start by resizing a cube and subdividing it. Almost every sort of USB except for lightning connectors usually have a plastic block in the middle to separate the two terminals. And to make the plastic block, we actually need to make a small gap in the mold itself. I loop cut it so that I have more edges to work with, and then sized up the two edges on the side so that it looks sort of. We will give it the curviness it actually has, but for now it doesn't need to be curvy. It's just low poly for now. This is a mistake you should avoid. You should actually delete the face at the back so that you can give it the curved sort of shape. And now if we subdivide it, it looks curvy, but it doesn't look like a thunderbolt. The way to fix this is by adding loop cuts so that it sort of stays at a side. You'll see shortly. As you see, when I add the loop cut and move it to a side, the shape of it changes and warps so that the data is all at the right. The reason it didn't look like this before is because there was not enough data to define that many vertices. When we subdivided, there are more vertices than there were before. So I added a loop cut at all four sides, making it look more like a thunderbolt. Remember the face we cut out before for the subdivision to work? Well, this is the time to add it back, or else this won't work properly. We are almost complete with our mold, and this is the part where we make the small gap for the plastic bit. As you can see, I tried to insect the face, but then it messed up the mesh, basically. So I decided to stick with the cube and the Boolean modifier. What you do is you resize the cube to the size of about the plastic bit, and then you stick it about halfway in to the actual mold, and then use the Boolean modifier on the mold so that the cube makes a hole in the mold itself. This next step is very important. You gotta apply the modifier and then delete the cube. We are done with the mold. Now what we have to do is size it down to the size of the actual USB port and then stick it a bit more than halfway into the computer. With the help of the Boolean modifier, we're gonna actually put the mold to some use by applying the Boolean modifier on the computer and then selecting the mold as the object. As you can see, we have successfully made a USB port. There are two Thunderbolt ports on a MacBook, so I'm just going to move it over and repeat the steps for the last one. As you can see, we have successfully made two USB-C ports on a MacBook, but you can repeat this anywhere. Thanks for watching and subscribe.